Hello, hello. I hope that's working. I should probably have brought the chat up. Where's the button? Great, too many computers, too many monitors. There we go. What was I going to say? I've forgotten. Oh yeah, there's no Dora cam because Dora is sitting in the middle of the room. She hasn't decided where she's going to be for the day yet, so we will leave her. Where are we at then? I kind of envy those YouTubers that don't do it live. I've watched one guy and he edits out so like a sentence might have 4 edits in it because he edits out everything that's not perfect. And they have scripts and they plan things and all sorts. Me, I just wing it. My main task for the day is to sort of fix some of the issues I know that. Oh, hello, Dora. I'll wait for her to settle down. Are you going to sleep on your bed? Are you going to sleep on the witness? No, you're just going to sleep. Come on, because I know nobody watches the stream for me. I know they're only here for you. What are you doing? Get in front of the camera. You love it in front of the camera. You love it. How is there such a small cat so fluffy? There she is. She's just absolutely being a tiny pain in my bum. What is it? What do you want? You don't want me to do any work? Is that what it is? I have to do work. That's how I pay for cat food for you. By writing computer games. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Don't worry. The stream's just started, so there's no one watching. I say that, the stream appears to be miles back. Like, weirdly behind. Oh yeah, like at least 30 seconds behind. Oh, baby, aren't you being adorable? How long do you want to be stroked for? Because you don't normally like strokes. I do try and, when she's in a cuddly mood, I do try and make the most of it. There we go. Stroke up. Oh. This is not like her. This is not like her. Oh, look at your happy face. Can I do some work now? That be okay? Have your own fluff back. Why are you rubbing against the mic? You realise you're wasting bits of the internet, don't you? There's only a finite amount of internet. We're wasting it. Just you. It's like I'm failing to watch the stream back, so I'm hoping it's all working better for you guys. Not there's anybody there yet. It's too early. Too early in the stream. Those are my hands. Yes, that's soap. This wasn't planned to be a long stream, as I have a Tesco delivery coming, because that's how my life is, I'm afraid. That's the excitement of things happening. So basically, until Tesco get here, I know, it's thrilling. Okay, I can see myself. Wow, the stream is just like appalling. Like, it just keeps cutting out. Like, really, really. It says live and excellent, so thanks, I guess. Are you done? Please don't bite me. I wish I had a brush here. I'd brush you. Why are you like this? Bear in mind, she's ignored me the whole day. Stop biting me. I haven't seen. Stop biting me. It's a high definition webcam. They can see your teeth. So she's ignored me the whole day. The whole day I've been ignored. The whole day. And then, Jesus Christ, we did. And then literally 30 seconds after streaming, she's like, Father, can I bite you? I mean, you can, and you are. Are you done? Is there more biting? Right. Your job, Dora, your job is to tell me when the Tesco delivery van comes. That's obesity open reach, you silly. Okay. Oh, it's going to be one of those days. Anyway, enough hilarity. I'm sure we will get more Dora as time goes on. But are you coming back? This is so. One of the things I specifically wanted to fix is that the conveyor belts and things outside the base don't work. Like they keep being rotated all funny. So basically, how we've got to here is, Dora, you just literally showing your ass to the camera. I got the game to work on the new build, on the new engine, which has been a lot of effort. And then I've done some stuff towards the new game, and Dora is now sitting here staring at me. But some stuff doesn't work. Oh, weird. I'm hoping this is working for you guys. Because my playback of the stream keeps looping the same over and over. Dora, by the way, is here, just in case you're curious. This is her. This is my hand. Dora is an inch away. I'm aware of the, well, vast array of issues, all of which we will get to. Like, I'm still not quite sure why the landscape has gone pink. I may have done something wrong there. Why is the landscape pink? Anyway, my first worry is these storage windows because that makes the game unplayable right there. So I'm going to guess 65 for the flags because those are the ones I used before. Yeah, literally, this is going until Tesco get here. This is my life. I've already had to do a bunch of errands today, and then, well, Tesco is technically an errand, but it'll be here at some point between 3 and 7. This terrifies me. This does. The fact that there's no segments here. There we go. I have no idea what that is. Ah, well, that's good. That's a good start. That's good. I have something slightly good. Do I need to work out why the sun is magenta? What did Dora do there? Are you up top? I'll let her settle down and then I'll. So much to fix. So much broken. I mean, obviously that's fine. No issues there whatsoever with Spiderbot's legs. It's sometimes very disheartening though when there's this much wrong. It really is like, oh god. But last week, game didn't crash. Very happy about that. But this is kind of my problem. The sun, actually, no, that's out. That's about sensible light value. But I mean, there I've just made the sun. So this is with the light at 1,000 in the bottom right underneath Dora. Let me put let me put that over here. That's with the moon at 1,000. That's 10 times brighter. It's obviously not, and that's 100 times brighter. That is not 100 times brighter than this. That's 1,000 times brighter. Clearly rubbish. Adora's now behind the camera. And now she's on the floor. Okay, she wakes up and she chooses violence. Now I can tweak the brightness, that's fine, but I kind of confused why it's so pink. It should be blue, sort of a dark blue, but I mean, it should be a hint of dark blue, shouldn't it, rather than. Right now, when I hit control, it flips to midnight. Mm. But this is actually very weird. So if we look, let me zoom in here, probably a bit easier. So this is how the scene looks without lighting. Oh, you changed it. That's how it looks with lighting, and that's for lighting and post processing. And then I have to not override exposure. That still looks very different, doesn't it? Unity. I know lighting is hard. I'm not gonna argue it's not for a moment, but Unity is not making my life difficult because now I have no idea why those two don't match up. I thought to override exposure, but it's not. I can make them look the same, but that looks dark, which is fine. It's nighttime, but I don't know why when I make the moonlight blue. Hmm, right. What colour does it want to be? Yes, if we look again, the bottom screen aren't looking the same at all. Oh, what have you done, Unity? What is that supposed to mean? Unity seriously is just making my life more complicated. But yeah, I am under the impression if I don't take override exposure, no, this is now too bright. It should take whatever camera is. It's not, is it? And I can't doing that. I miss doing 2D games without lighting. It was so much easier. So I kind of get why the landscape might be purple, because if I turn it onto unshaded, it's kind of a brown colour, and brown plus blue might be purple. Sure, I get that. But these are grey. These ones are grey. Let me get rid of all. So that's pure blue. Why, when I do a pure blue light, do a pure green light, and I mean pure green. That's green. Yeah, yeah, we'll go with that. Pure red light. Sure, sure, yeah. Pure blue light. Pure blue light. That's fucking purple. Is it because of the color temperature? Direct sunlight. Blue sky. How do I make you more blue? Maybe I should actually have a white light, but darker. But then, oh, see, that's a cooler light, a warmer light. Maybe that's more how our nighttime should go. There's daytime. That I like a lot more, actually. So go for it too. Let me put a little bit blue into this to 42. But what I'll do is I'll put that a lot more, a lot bluer, a lot cooler rather than bluer. But it's things like this. It gets very, very difficult to even begin to make your game look the way you want when you're struggling just with why is it too dark? And I can't make the fog look the way I want it. It's so horribly annoying. Like Unity just it goes, oh, that's not realistic fog. I'm like, I don't want realistic fog. I want cool effects. Now that might be just see that's weird when I'm standing in it. It should God. But there's our daytime. That doesn't look horrible. It doesn't look great. But my goal here, as it has been for a while, is essentially just to fix what annoys me the most until the things that annoy me are quite small, and then it's time to ship it. Why is the sound not in my headphones? I'm tired of copyright strikes, by the way, so you just get to hear well, whatever it is you're hearing. After you're hearing me, should have checked that. Didn't. Why are you not coming out through my headphones? It will let me project. It will let me send it out my television, but not my headphones. I love this. I just tap on the headphones. I go, yeah, cool, no problems. So could you not have done that? Let's fix those slopes as well. At some point, I hope they'll make a build for. Oh, I'll pick that I thought. Thought I got all of them. Oh, that's interesting. That's actually a. That's. Huh. Why? Oh, wow, yeah. Oh, Andy, I feel we could have maybe. Instead of using two different textures, I feel we could probably have fiddled with the mapping. And one's also twice the quality of the other. Great. But as ever, we're going to crank the resolution up. We're going to make them stream. I did not notice there's a debug view for texture streaming and it's grayed out. We do have texture streaming enabled, right? No, we don't. Ooh. Well, we're about to, because that is one of the most important things. Boggles my mind. Unreal 3 had texture streaming. Unity didn't get it till, oh God knows, a decade later. It is the single biggest way of reducing your memory usage. I'm not looking forward to replacing all of these shaders, by the way. All I'm doing, and have been for a while, is that one? Switching everything out for basic shaders. That can't happen all the way. At some point, I will have to fix those. Probably future, I don't know. This is a specular setup, isn't it? I guess the moment I'll just tweak that slightly. It's just about. Click, click, click. Streaming.
But I wrote a whole shit ton of incredibly optimized shaders for FortressCraft, and they're all gone, and they'll all have to come back. Ah, Luke, yes, thank you. Bear in mind, FortressCraft was re-released on Steam. I don't know if you've grabbed it. Substantially improved over previous one. That's not called Phoenix, is it, Adam? With Chapter 1. Why is it not in the list? Do I not own my own game? It's there. Anyway, it got re-released, gosh, a while ago. I've just seen this. That's a very weird thing. Anyway, it got re-released, so do if you like the rest of FortressCraft, do definitely recommend you check that out. And this is the re-release, reimagining of FortressCraft for. Wait, why is that different material? Oh, that's the Mark II. And hey, Togmea, and hey, Esmea. If you want some Dora action, I suggest you rewind back to the beginning of the stream where Dora was being a massive pain, and now she is nowhere to be seen. Because of course she's not. Does not have an emissive. But it should have an emissive. Red square there. Oh, let's just fix. Selection, invert, delete. And what I'll probably do in a second is desaturate that. That's nice. Oh yeah, no, now FortressCraft Evolved, FortressCraft Chapter 1 was great fun. I do miss that, but I do miss the sort of Wild West days of X and a whole bunch of creativity. The games industry has changed so much. It's depressing, really, how much of the games industry is no longer what it was. Even, well, I'll say even, but it's still crikey, decade ago, wasn't it? Bloody hell! I've been doing this for a long time. So that means that I can have that on the screen because I forgot we even had a tier 2 stamper. That means I can use the same emissive, only this one will be a kind of blue color. Make that one 20 EV. Thank you, Hooter Gremlin. Much appreciated. Good luck with work. As I said, I hope these streams not put people off joining the games industry. That's not what I want. But I hope they do make people go, what a huge ball ache doing computer games is. Because it is. It is an absolute massive, massive. Oh dear. There are so many textures I had to downsample. That is Unity failing with the lip streamer. Yeah, but Unity, not the one I'm looking at. I think I've set 512, which is probably not enough, but that's not the point. The point is, just with the bias. So this one is supposed to be the biggest one, therefore gets the. Yes, that's the actual resolution. That's half the resolution, but it's reduced it because. Yeah, that's the resolution it should be. And it's gone, nah, something else is more important. Nothing else is more important. So yeah, hopefully that isn't an issue. Unreal is amazing at it, but Unity's one does appear to be a bit half-ass. So FortressCraft Phoenix is the sequel to FortressCraft Evolved, because obviously Phoenix comes after Evolved. The major part about FortressCraft Phoenix is that I don't have a publisher anymore. So this game is mine. I don't have to share the money with anyone. Well, apart from people who help. Um, and that's really important because FortressCraft goes on to sales and stuff. I barely see any money from that. I am sharing the money with the publisher, and it's a problem. The sales are a problem. So something I chat about a lot on these streams is the games industry from the other side. The games industry from the side of a developer. And my energy costs have rocketed, and I mean insanely so, in the last couple of years. And the amount of money I'm making has not. And this, I mean, I realize this is an issue across the whole world. It's not just me. But we have the issue now that you're going to be paying the same for games in the future, and it's cost me a lot more to make. So that is partly why I am controlling the next game myself. Streaming. And why I'm relying very heavily on the patrons, because I cannot really charge more for the game. So computer games are a fascinating beast. So computer games cost about 70 or 80 quid in the 80s, and they don't cost much more than that now, because they have essentially got cheaper over the years and better, and I mean a lot better. So computer games are interesting. Let's just phrase it as interesting. The problem is, unfortunately, everybody else there. I have a situation that if I was working in full-time employment, my costs would have shot up, but my wages haven't. So, I don't get a lot of takeout. I get some, and oh my God, it's getting so expensive because their costs have gone up. So the problem is that if you're a business, you can put the costs up immediately. Like you can put the price up immediately. And that means that whoever you are supplying has to put their costs up and so on. But from my point of view, 20 steps down the chain, I'm not earning any more money, but things have cost a lot more. It's a terrifying situation, really. Overall, FortressCraft does pretty well, really, relative to a lot of what. Let's just say a lot of my other games. Let's just phrase it like that. The same texture. Don't know, find out, I guess. Um, so FortressCraft 2, FortressCraft Evolved, will be a game that is controlled much more by me than the previous games. Hmm. How do I set this to be a specular type? So previously, if I just controls it a bunch, sorry to run two conversations at once, you. I can set the specular color and the reflection color. Oh, I did kind of write that myself. Um, maybe. I mean, bear in mind times have changed. Everyone always said to me, "Get FortressCraft out on Steam." So I did, and it sold like 200 copies. Didn't sell a lot of copies. So maybe. I am doing some stuff towards console games, regardless. Those of you who know me know that I am always working on something. I just always, whether or not those things ever come out, yeah, it varies. Let me have a look. Yeah, a few hundred copies. Scary. But yeah, I am working towards some console games, and then hopefully for those I will learn. Excuse me. For those I will learn what's what on those platforms, and we'll see how it goes. Where did you come from? Interestingly, all of these have now got. I did write a script for this. But yeah, it's so weird seeing Unity failing to fit everything. Can I just tick the? What's that supposed to show me? Wait, miscellaneous text streaming. I mean, what showed me there? That's not controlled by it. Oh boy. DRP extra streaming debug view. What's that supposed to show? That sounds about right. The standard text streaming setting in the scene view is not supported in HDRP. What? Why is it there then? The debug view using the text streaming option is HDRP lit unlit only. Well, it's not. Reply. It doesn't work with HDRP lit either. The thing that annoys me, this is to say, that was 3 years ago. Someone goes, it doesn't work. And they went, oh, yeah, we'll look into it. 3 years! Woosah. But apparently the rendering debugger, window rendering analysis. I love this because Unity have a rendering debugger and a frame debugger. I love that. Golly, I don't know. Oh right, I was like, what are these? But these are the actual. I have used Unreal as well as Unity. Unreal has one massive thing over Unity. It has a search button on every dialogue. Will there be monster collision? What do you mean by monster collision? Uh, Mr. Deethers? No. What's special about those CPUs that's crashing Unreal? Where am I supposed to find this stuff? It's all very well saying, "Oh, it's here," but there's so many of these, and like these all appear to be the same. Scene camera rendering. It's it's like it's probably in there somewhere. Right. So in the render pipeline debug. Oh, is this thing the right thing? Oh my god. Right. So window analysis render debugger. Cool. Because this is insane that there isn't a way just to see all the textures of what's pushing what out. I want to set the texture going. What's pushing? What? Why aren't you showing this one? The rendering panel, right? Full screen debug mode. Uh-huh. Bloody hell. God, is it just. Oh. Uh, I, bitmaps, there we go. Oh my god. Oh. Is that about to crash it? Oh no, it's writing switches. Great. I wonder what that's supposed to be. MIP ratio is all white. MIP count is all white. MIP count reduction is. There we go. The problem with this is what does that show me? Like there's some rainbow colours going on, but great. MIP count shows how many MIPs it's got, I assume. What's this? I can no longer zoom in and out of the right mouse button. There we go. MIP count reduction shows what it's reduced by. I mean, you can tell this isn't working because as I zoom in, Unity should go, "Oh, you're close to that. Let's do a thing," but it's not. Streaming MIP put some sort of what on there? Stream MIP budget. Is that green is in budget and red is out? Because why isn't it changing as I move the camera? Is there a button for Unity streaming MIP screen? I also love the way, although there is a way of debugging it, it's not very well documented, and somebody implemented another one that doesn't work in HDRP. It is unbelievable how Unity works sometimes. But yeah, this is the problem. There isn't a way, as far as I can tell, to quickly go to Unity. Hello, where's all my video RAM being used? I've asked about this, and they're like, "Oh, well, we're thinking like this is really important. I'm running out of memory. Why?" Settings, quality, add all cameras is ticked. Yeah. Edit project settings. Editor, right? Wow, I'm going to pop that one. There is an option to allow me to import more than one things at once. My God. That seems very low. Let's crank that. There is a button it might learn more. How an importer uses multiple processes to import assets simultaneously, which is faster than the default. Why is it not on by default then? That's insane. There's a button marked wait less time for things. I mean, I guess what I should do is right. So that's not streaming, and that was it doing the streaming. That's cool, but as we saw, we had some blurry stuff going on. Oh, it's yeah. So I untick that one. Turn the lighting off. I untick that. Turns off. Click it. Give it a moment. Give it several moments. It seems to have sorted its life out. Let's see, it's gone blurry again, but it's not pulling in a higher one. Very well. I assume it will work in game. But yeah, that's particularly odd. I know. I'll just worry about the. Oh. Huh. Hmm. I don't know what that's going to be. Might be that. Wow. I've no idea, but I also don't think that's the right. I think it should be that one rather than that. Well, this one's just called copper material. I think it means things made of copper, like copper tier. I'm not sure. Why is this one so much darker? Oh, this one has a mask map. Why? If I get rid of that, like the mask map's just making it dark. The problem is the mask map's here, but it's not telling me what that is. So I have a funny feeling if I say from grayscale. No. The moment I'm going to remove that. We may have to redo all of those. Ah, much less pink. But now I have the issue. I don't know whether or not that's. I might turn that off for this because it did say, oh, it might take a bit longer to hit play. It's like, all right, I can't tell it was bloody well working. At least that's how it should look. And for reasons of. I have had After Trucks do this because I've used it quite extensively there, but I don't really know. But I guess when I'm streaming, I guess I want to show this in a non-blurry way. So they go going, why is it so blurry? I go, well, funny you should ask. What's probably happening is it's struggling to stream things because so few things are marked as streamable. But yeah, I guess it's. Oh, well, that might be my Tesco. Oh, it looks like a BT van has driven into some sort of other van outside the house. So how long did that take me? Well, it took me 3/4 of an hour just to fix those. The game might be playable. It's possible. Um, I'm not sure how machines inside the base get power currently. You kind of get given some free power on the basis that that beginning part of the game is probably more annoying than fun. And one thing I don't want to do is put new players off. That's why the lighting's gone absolutely balls up inside the base. It looks cool, but wrong. Hold on. Do you remember? Do you remember? I recall this being a problem before because if you notice the UI is dark as well. Actually, I might have to use that new debuggery thing. Let's have a look. Analysis. Rendering debugger. Right. Let's turn off the UI camera for a start. But the UI is too dark, if you notice. Like, that is much darker than it should be. If I go outside, the UI, I think everything is too dark because the UI should be white. Like, that white text should be white. And instead it's. Yeah. So the UI is half of the bright it should be. I'll just turn on the UI here. Uh, hmm. I'm sure I solved this, but I don't remember how. Everything here is about half as bright as it should be. Like even I go to something. See, that's not. That's white. Ah, no, that's going out to a render texture, is it? That's not. Yeah, that's wrong. Because here it's. I don't really know this to do anything. I can't. If I set the camera. I guess if I disable the camera. Yeah. Okay, it's just frozen on the last thing. I'm just keeping that on screen because that's white. The important thing is that's white. White is 255, 255, 255. That's going to UI render texture, which is look, yeah, there you go. That's white. So that's what we're rendering to. Oh boy, where the hell that? Can I find references and see? Oh no. UI render, that would make sense. So that's how we're actually rendering it using something called the UI render shader. Which I wrote, unless it shouldn't make any difference at all. That literally just forget to lit. As you can see, so I know they should be white or very close to that. Looks kind of cool. Sometimes it is a question of just sitting here and go through every fucking option in turn until it goes, yeah, they're working now. Never know. That's why. I mean, I was. I Who sees that UI? Who do you belong to? Be camera. Wait, are you a special camera? honestly, the more complicated the lighting gets in games, the less. I love how it looks though, or I would just not do it. Ah, Material name overbright. I mean, you can set what you like, but it doesn't need to be doing anything. I think I wrote this shader. Seriously, if I just add the emission to that as well. Delete that. Make sure that is the shade it's using. Ooh, interesting. And if I set that to white. Okay, that is white. Okay. So if I hook that up there, that should give me white for white, but it's not. I'm just going to multiply it by 2, just because I am. That's better, isn't it? Now, why? I don't know. It's one of those, I could kind of ignore it, and I'm kind of tempted to, but it will probably come back to bite me in the past, in the future. Does it in, I mean, we do kind of control this. Lowercase b. But yeah, I will be actually finishing fairly soon, as unfortunately I have got stuff I need to do. What does it actually do? That's working. I've just for some reason I had to. Doesn't I thought it was a more general thing, but it doesn't appear to be. I'm multiplying it by 2. That's all good. That should be 5, 2, and 1. But I'm not sure why. I fixed it in a in a way. Unfortunately, Unity's concept of what constitutes unlit is a little bit vague sometimes. But it's now working. Very given value of working. I did fix what I wanted to fix though, so that's good. I was hoping to get a bit longer, but apparently not. But I have fixed a lot of the glowing pink, not all of it. These things are now around the right way. The nighttime lighting is now fixed. I don't know if I should actually start doing. Is it actually smelting? That's the aspect ratio. Oh, right, enough power. Then what I will have to have is like a power dot in the base. So the base will generate a constant amount of power. Probably, I'm going to be doing away with the. Well, obviously, I'm going to do away with the CPH. You wouldn't put power into this, but this will just have power. I don't know where this even get power from. As we've actually made some progress, let me actually update the thingy. So fixed a number of pink punk pink conveyor items. Fixed issues with MIP streaming. Fixed nighttime coloring issues. Fixed HUD brightness issues. What else did I do? Um, uh, yeah, so I'll tell you what. So for next time, let me grab my Trello. Other Trello. So, um, investigate. I mean, I'll just leave it as that. So that is going to be it because I'm afraid I do need to go and deal with real life. Um, I will probably try and do another stream during the week next week. I have quite an important meeting with Sony coming up, which I have been focusing on very hard. So that is why I will be have been slightly quieter than normal on this. But we will be back. We will be. I will be back. I will be back. I'm always back. You know that. Well, maybe fancy. We'll see. We will see. Um, but yeah, I will see you guys all very soon. And best luck. I'm sorry, Dora is. Yep, she's not there. She has like 3 beds in my room, by the way. She's not in any of them. She's really sleeping under the table. Anyway, you are all awesome. I love you very, very much. Thank you, especially to the Patreons for helping me to put together this game. Um, and yeah, I don't know how long that was. 2 hours, something like that. My God, does time disappear very quickly. But we will be back very soon.